Good morning, Paulina. How are you doing?
Good morning, Mister. Fine, and you?
Excellent. Thank you so much. Give me a moment that Jonathan just arrived. Okay, Jonathan is getting to this room. Good morning, Jonathan. Nice to see you again in the dark. What happened with the other Jonathan?
Mr. Wei, I can hear you. What
Oh,
just happened? What?
nice to see you again
Um,
in the dark.
let me close. Yeah? Let me close, let me close.
Okay,
Wait.
okay. Paulina, let's start. We need to start. So, the idea today is start reviewing the topic of last class. This means yesterday, right? So let's check. What we started yesterday, Paulina.
Um, I forget it, I think.
Okay, no worries. So we started two topics. The first one was second conditional, right? Let me show
Yes.
you. So, okay, Jonathan, give me a moment. I need to move Jonathan. Jonathan. Jonathan, do you listen? Where? Because Paulina listening to me, right? Listening to me.
Yeah.
So something is wrong with your headphones, maybe? Your computer, Jonathan? Okay, let me type it. That's weird. I don't know what can we do. Okay, let's start, Paulina. We need to continue class. So, second conditional. Let's check a little bit. So the structure is easy. We use if, right? The if clause plus past simple, comma, the moral verb would plus verb in base form. For example, if I had more money, I would travel the world, right? So, and the uses are unless unreal or hypothetical situation in present or future, imaginary results of impossible or unlikely condition, or giving advices. If I were you, si yo fuera usted. Do you have any question about this topic?
Mm,
Mister,
You
I'm
see-
ready.
you ready, Jonathan?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, that's awesome. Nice to see you again in the middle of the dark. What happened with the other Jonathan, with the light one?
Okay, again in my room, in my dark room,
In your baticueva.
in mi baticueva, yeah.
Okay, awesome. So, Jonathan, we was talking about the topics we started yesterday. So we started with second conditional. Do you remember the structure of second conditional?
More or less.
So,
Mm,
in the if clause, we use,
in the clause, if is fault,
look at this.
with okay, if past simple, would plus
If a
base
simple
verb.
comma, after the comma is the main clause, right? So, in the main clause, we use would plus base
Base verb.
verb. For example, if I had, this is past simple, more money, I would, or I would travel, base verb, the word, right? That's easy. So in the if clause, you need to be careful with that. Identify the if clause and the main clause. So in the if clause, we use past simple, easy. And in the main clause, we use would plus base form, right? Easy peasy. And the uses, because it is important that you know when to use which conditional, in which situations. A real or hypothetical situation in the present or in the future. For example, if she were a toddler, she would be a mother. Imaginary results of impossible. If I want the lottery, I would buy a big house. And giving advices. If I were you, si yo fuera usted, if I were you, I would study harder, right? Do you have any question about this topic, guys? Jonathan, it is clear.
No, yeah, that's clear, that's clear.
Okay, thank you so much. Well done. The other topic we started studying yesterday was phrasal verbs. So remember, there's no rules for phrasal verbs. We need to learn their meaning. And the phrasal verbs are a combination of verb with one or more particles, preposition, or adverbs that creates a new meaning different from the original one. So the meaning changed completely, right? So here we have some example. Look up, to research for information. Look up. Turn off or turn on, as you know, Jonathan and Paulina, is apagar, turn off, encender, turn on. There's some of them that could be separable. It means you can put something in the middle. For example, she turned the light off, or she turned off the light. Notice that the light could go in the middle of turn and off, right? Between turn and off. Or you can just say turn off the lights, right? Both are possible. And separables, we have to put it together. We have to, we must. So he ran into an old friend. Do you remember the meaning of run into?
Como reencontrarse con un viejo amigo.
Okay, encontrarse, good. Yes, you're right, Jonathan. Thank you so much. And give up. Do you remember the meaning of give up? Don't give up.
Rendirse.
Rendirse. Awesome. Thank you so much. You're on fire. Let's check a little bit more. Let me check this. Okay, let's check quickly these other phrasal verbs, and then we can start with the new topic for today. So we have get up, as you know, is
Levantarse.
levantarse. Thank you so much. Look up, look for information, search for information. Okay. Turn on and turn off, easy to encender o apagar. Okay. Give up, come back. That's the easiest one, right? To return to a place. Go on, to continue doing something, right? Pick up means to collect or learn something by casually, right? You learn something new casually. Or you pick up something. Como recogen algo, right? Pick up. Find out means, do you remember? Discover something, right? When I ask you to try to find out the meaning of something with the context, that's find out, descubrir. Take off means como quitar, right? Take off. Okay. And put off means ponerse. Put on. It is clear, guys. There's no rules. The only one rule is you have to memorize this. So remember, this presentation are loaded in the platform. So if you want to review, you can do it. So now we have a new topic that is conditional with unless, when, and if. It means sometimes we can replace if for unless or for when. Let's check. Okay, explanation. If, used to introduce a condition, right? Example, if it rains, we will stay inside. What kind of conditional it is? It's it. This one. First condition. Thank you so much. They've clause goes in present simple. And the main clause goes in future with will, right? When, used to show something that will definitely happen in the future. So we use when para mostrar algo que definitivamente va a pasar. When a certain condition is met, ¿cierto? Cuando una cierta condición es cumplida. Example, when I finish my homework, I will watch TV. So you are sure that when you finish your homework, you can watch TV, right? It is clear. You're sure, it's certain. When you met this condition, something else will happen. Unless mean is not, si no, a menos que. It introduces a negative condition, right? Negative. Unless you study, you won't pass the test, so check. This is negative. Unless, a menos que usted estudie, Usted no pasará el examen. Unless you study, you won't pass the test. If you don't study, you won't pass the test, right? Both are correct or possible. So far, do you have any question? Okay, let's continue. Okay, give me a moment. I'm going to take the attendance and then we can continue. My gosh. So I'm going to take a screenshot. If you want, you can smile. Thank you so much. That was a nice one. Let me check who's missing. Leonardo. Nayeli, right? Check. Mhm. Oh my gosh. Leonardo Nayeli. Yes. Okay, thank you so much. Let's continue. So now, rules in charts, in a chart, right? Simplify, summary. Word, use, introduce a possible condition. If you work hard, you will succeed, right? When, describe a situation that is sure to happen. This is a possibility. If, and when we use when, we are sure that that will happen. When she arrived, we will start the meeting, right? Unless, mean if not, see no. Introduce a negative condition. Unless you hurry, we will be late. If you don't hurry, we will be late, right? It is clear, guys? Okay, let's check. Let's continue. Okay. Now, the using of if, when, and unless in each conditional. We can use if and when in zero conditional, but we can't use unless, right? If when you hit with whether it boils, right? This is something that met a condition. Unless you hit water, it boils. Incorrect, right? This is not possible because it is negative. So in this case, we have to use positive situation, right? Scientific facts or general truths. First conditional, real future possibilities. We can use all of them. You can use if, when, or unless. Let's check. If or when it's rain, it will stay at home. Unless it's rain, I will go outside. Remember, a menos que llueva, yo iré afuera. Okay? And the last one with second conditional, we just use if. Hypothetical situation. Why? We're not sure. I mean, we cannot use when because we are not sure, right? So if I won the lottery, I would travel the world. But when I won the lottery, I would travel. That's incorrect. So in this case, with second conditional, we just use if. So far, so good. Guys, do you have any question? Okay, thank you for moving your head. Let's continue. My bad. Okay. Key points. If can be used in all conditional, right? This is the most common one. When works with the zero and first conditional, real events. Unless work best with the first conditional, negative conditions. And unless and when are not usually used in second and third conditional because they deal with a real or hypothetical situation. Okay, let's continue. So, zero conditional, general truth. Complete the sentences with if or when. Paulina, please go ahead.
you mix blue and yellow, you get green.
Okay, actually, both are possible, right? Because we are sure that if you mix blue and yellow, you get green. So when you, or if you, both are possible. Okay, thank you so much. Second one, Jonathan.
Okay, if the sun sets, it gets dark.
Okay, or when, right? Because this is a general fact, scientific fact. Okay, Paulina, next one. This is easy.
If you hit ice, it melts.
Okay, awesome. And the next one, Jonathan, please.
Okay, let me see if water
This one, sorry.
reaches. Yeah, I
Yeah, the
shaking,
water.
but could be both.
Both. Yes, for sure.
Okay.
Is or when. And the last one, Paulina, please.
When a dog sees food, it gets excited.
Okay, awesome. So this is the easiest one, right? The easiest conditional. Let's continue. What about now? First conditional. You have to choose among if, when, or unless. Jonathan, go ahead.
Okay. Unless you study hard, you will pass the exam.
Okay, are you sure? Because this is negative.
Okay, let me see. Okay, yeah, yeah. If you study hard, you will pass the exam.
That's much better. Thank you so much, Jonathan. Well done. Paulina, go ahead. Number two.
We will go to the beach if the water is nice.
Okay, awesome. Well done. Next one, Jonathan.
Okay, unless it rains tomorrow, we won't play football.
Okay, awesome. Well done. Paulina, number next.
I won't lend you my book when if you promise to return it or when.
What do you think? This is a
It's negative.
negative. This is the main clause, right? The result, negative. So we use
If.
unless.
Mhm.
Ok, no te prestaría mi cuaderno a menos que, unless, tú me prometas regresar.
Okay.
Porque no te prestaría mi cuaderno si tú prometes regresarlo. No tiene sentido, ¿cierto? It's some weird. Okay, so in this case, negative, so we use unless. Thank you so
Unless.
much. Well done. Jonathan, next one.
Um, if you don't leave now, you will miss the train.
Review. Okay, that was awesome, Jonathan. On fire. Well done. Paulina, do you understand when to use unless?
Um, unless m- means like aunque o a menos que.
A menos que, with a negative context or sentence, sense, with a negative sense, right? So look, here we have the main clause and then we have the if clause. There's change the order. So look that the result of this condition is negative. So we use unless. Okay, thank you so much. Let me check. Okay, the last one. Second condition, a hypothetical situation. Complete the sentences using if, when, and unless are usually not used in this case. So you just have to add if. So let's go, Jonathan.
Okay. In this exercise, we need to add when
Just
or unless or only if.
only if, because remember, with second conditional, we don't use when or unless, because
Okay.
are hypothetical situation in the past.
Okay, so if I were a
Millionaire,
millionaire, I would travel the world.
awesome. Lina, next one, please.
You will be happier um Uh, if
If.
she had more free time.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much. Next one, Jonathan.
If we live in a bigger house, we would have a garden.
Okay, Paulina, next one. Well done.
If he practiced more, um, here it's in brackets are verb be. What means that?
Because here we already have the if clause. So you have to conjugate it, the verb be.
Was.
No. Okay, was is the past simple, but in second conditional we use would, right? In the main clause, would
Mhm.
plus verb in base form. What is the base form of verb to be, or verb be?
Be.
Be. So in this case, you said he would be.
If he practice more, he will be a good musician.
Okay, that's all. Easy, remember. It's because here we already have the if clause. So we need to conjugate it this. And in second conditional, in the main clause, we use would plus verb in base form. Would be. Awesome. Thank you, Paulina. Well done. And the last one, Jonathan, please.
Okay, I would, yeah, I would buy a new car if I had enough money.
Okay, would. Would.
Would, okay, would.
Okay, awesome. That's better. And enough.
Enough. Okay,
Enough.
enough.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much. So before to change the topic, let's do a quickly review. Let's let's do a quick review of these uses. So we have if, when, are, unless, right? Let me check something. So we said, okay, key points. So remember, we can use if with all the conditionals, right? If is possible for all the conditional. When work with zero and first conditional, just with zero and first. We don't use when in second conditional or third condition. Okay. Unless work best with first conditional, with negative conditions, right? Unless, a menos que. Okay. And finally, unless and when are not usually used in second and third conditional. So be careful with this. And remember, gosh, that when you use to show something that will definitely happen in the future is mean when a certain condition is met. We are sure that something will happen if a condition is met, right? O sea, when lo utilizamos cuando estamos seguros de que va a suceder. Si se cumple esto, sucede esto, sí o sí. Unless means if not, ¿cierto? Si no, o a menos que. Is introduce a negative condition. Unless you study, a menos que estudies, you won't pass the test. O sea, si no estudias, no pasarás el examen. A menos que estudies, no pasarás el examen. It is clear. Okay, thank you so much. Well done. Let's continue. So, let me check something here. I'm supposed to. Oh, what happened to project? So, guys, remember we're working in unit 8 this week. So next week will be on Monday. We can do a review of the topic from unit 4 to unit 8. And on Tuesday, the idea is to have the second quiz. Let me check something. Oh my gosh, unit 8. Phrasal verb, zero conditionals. Let me check. Okay, when, if, and unless. Let's check this part. Okay. Working part. Are you looking my screen, right, guys? The book. Okay, thank you so much. So, working Perth, George and Haley and Oliver are going to a conference for a week. Read their messages below and decide which person will definitely contact their friends or family. So, Jonathan, could you read this first, please?
Okay, good luck with your talk, Josh. thanks. I will send you a message if I need anything.
Okay, what kind of conditional is it? Is this
Is
Okay.
first.
first? First conditional. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you, Paulina. Thank you, Jonathan. Paulina, could you read the next one? This one, please.
Keep in touch, Haley. Don't worry, I will let you know when we get there.
Okay, what kind of conditional is this?
I think it's first.
First conditional. Well done. You're right, Paulina. The last one, please. Sorry. Sorry, Jonathan. Okay, the last one. Okay, here.
Okay, said Trip Oliver. Sure, I will kill you tonight unless we get there really late.
Okay, what kind of conditional is this?
I think that is I'm not sure if is first or zero.
This is first.
It's
Remember that in zero, you use present simple and present simple. And here you have future and present simple. So this is first conditional. So all of these are very conditional, but in each message, they use a different condition, a different if clause, condition clause. If, when, and unless, right? Okay, let's check. Complete the rules using if, unless, or when. We use if, unless, or when for things we are sure will happen. What we use here?
when.
When. Thank you so much. Let me check if I can write it. Okay. What happened here? Why? My gosh, give me a moment. Sorry. I'm trying to write. Okay, here. So when. Correct. Now, Paulina, we use both for things that will possibly happen.
If and when.
If and use it when. Okay. And things that will possibly happen, but generally has the meaning of a section it. If,
Unless.
unless. Sorry. List. Okay, guys, well done. Well done. So it is clear, right? Unless missing. Okay, awesome. Well done. Well done. So choose the best option in italics. I will go out if or when I finish this report on Friday. So, Paulina, please, number one. What do you think?
I will go out when I finish this report on Friday.
Awesome, Paulina, you're on fire. Well done. Okay, Jonathan, what about you?
Okay, I wouldn't be able to write very well if I broke my right hand.
Red. Awesome. Well done. Wouldn't. Jonathan, this one. Wouldn't.
Wouldn't.
Okay, that's
Okay.
awesome. Thank you so much. Number three, Paulina, please.
We will miss the bus unless we run.
That's correct, Paulina. Oh my gosh, well done. You're on fire. Okay, Jonathan, number four.
Okay, Maya won't play tennis tomorrow unless it rains. A menos que llueva.
Maya no podrá jugar, no podrá o no jugará tenis mañana a menos que llueva.
Okay, if it rains.
Okay, thank you so much. Well done, Jonathan. Remember, making mistake is the best way to learn. Well done. Paulina, please, number five.
She can hear you well. Mm,
Do you
when you shoot.
know the meaning of shot?
Como-
Gritar.
Okay.
So try again.
She can hear you well
And
unless you.
unless you, okay. Ella no te puede escuchar a menos que tú grites. O pues le hables muy duro. Thank you so much, Paulina. Well done. And the last one, Jonathan, please.
Okay, Jake will give us a lift when he gets home.
Okay, thank you so much. Oh my God, it's moving this so fast. So let me check. Is there other exercises we can do here? Now, let's continue with the next topic. So far, so good. It is clear, right? Do you have any question about this? Easy. Okay, you're so clever. Congratulations. Now, we're going to talk about describing people. So let's start. So let me check this. So, work in pairs and answer the question. How often do you watch videos online? Do you have a favorite video channel? Which one have you or anyone you know ever create your own channel? What was about it and what do you think of it? So first question, Paulina, please. How often do you watch videos online?
All the time.
All the time. That's so common today, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so all of us do that all the time.
It's more easy, I think, because you have your phone always in your hand. So for me, it's always.
Okay, that's true. Me too. Same here. Jonathan, number two, do you have favorite video channel? Which one?
Okay, let me shake. Yeah, I have Mr. Beast. You know who
Yeah,
is Mr.
for sure.
Beast? Yeah, that guy make action videos, and I think that all of his videos, ¿cómo sería aquí? Son, there
R, R.
okay, are my favorite videos in all YouTube, in TikTok. I think that is my favorite.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much. What about you, Paulina, the last one?
Have you or anyone you know ever create your own channel? What was it about? What did you think of it? Like if I create a channel,
A YouTube channel or TikTok and something like that. Have you created?
mm,
Do you have a channel?
on YouTube, I don't have it. Okay, I have it, but I don't um record anything in this platform. And in TikTok, yeah, I do some TikToks about my daily routine, like routine of makeup or something
Get
like
ready with
this.
me.
Get ready with me, yes.
Awesome. My wife love that kind of videos.
Yeah, I do some things about it. And yeah, I have channel on only with TikTok.
Okay, that's awesome. Thank you so much. Jonathan, what about you? You have a channel in TikTok and in Twitch, right? And maybe in YouTube.
In TikTok, but I remember that when I was child, my dream was be a YouTuber. So yeah, I think that was my dream when I was child. But now I make videos in TikTok. I have my channel, and I do streams like 2 or 3 times in the week.
Okay, in the week, 2 3 times. Okay, that's awesome. Good. And next activity. So, working groups, your local university want to create a video to welcome exchange students and visiting lectures. Talk together about the different kind of information you could include, the place, the people, and activities. What do you think? Jonathan, you're the expert. making videos. What do you think?
I don't expert, but I have a little experience making videos. Um, okay, and this exercise says that we want or we need to create a video.
Yes.
Okay, that together the different information include place, people. Okay, but what we need to do?
Like to talk about the places or suggest places, people, or activities to do in a university. In university.
In university.
Yes.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe a good uh, pictures with music uh, of the fondo. ¿Cómo es de fondo?
Background.
Of ground. Okay. Music of ground. Maybe with like a movie films. You know, things like that. Maybe you can do a interview to the students. I think, uh, yeah, you could be like things like that.
Okay, what about you, Paulina?
If we want to record a video to welcome the new students or something like this, I think it's better like start at the beginning of the video with a little introduction about the campus of the university, I guess, and include some funny parts in the university. For example, the recreation area or something like this, the library, something attractive to the people that watch the video, I think. So yeah, the activity that you can do here, the teachers, the what kind of professionals are the teacher, and yeah, I think that's the main or yeah, the main information that you have to include in the video to catch more peoples in the university.
Okay, that's awesome. Love it. Thank you so much. You did it well. You have a lot of nice ideas. So now the idea is to, in this map, match these words. So describing someone. To describe someone, we can talk about their hair, skin, right? Build, like como la contextura, and others. So, for example, attractive. In which of these? In skin, build, hair, or others? What do you think? When can we put attractive? In which category?
Will be her.
Attractive hair, okay. But I think it's sound better in other. When you talk about hair, it's como the color is long, is short, that kind of characteristic, right? So let's say others, but maybe attractive hair could be possible, well not. Bald. Do you know the meaning of bald? No, calvo. So in hair, right? Without hair. Okay, next one. Beard means barba. So in which? Hair, maybe. Yes, okay. Beautiful. Beautiful hair, beautiful skin, right?
What's the meaning of build? Build.
Beard, barba.
No, no, no. Build
View,
in the circle.
build, como con textura, como el físico. Es
Okay.
una forma física, si es acuerpado, si es delgado, si es... Entonces, okay, beautiful. Blonde,
And hair.
hair, right? Como rubio, right? Clarito.
Mhm.
Broad shoulders, como de hombros anchos.
Build.
Those, okay. Curly,
Hair.
hair, como con cabello rizadito. Dark,
Could be here too.
Hair. Could be skin. What do you think? That is skin.
Yeah.
I was thinking that.
Okay. Fur. Fur es como limpio. Mm,
Other.
Other, I think. Good looking. Como que se ve bien. Built, right? Okay. Gray.
Hair,
Hair.
maybe.
Hair. Hair, please. Okay. Long.
Hair.
Hair.
Okay. Medium height.
Build.
Build, ¿cierto? Medio pesado. Mustache. Mustache. El bocito.
Ah,
Hair,
hair.
maybe.
Hair, I suppose. Pale. I'm not sure about pale. Let me check. Pale, right? Is mean. Let me check something again. Ah, I'm sorry. I guess it's like pálido. So it's skin, right? But I'm plain. I guess it's plano. Plain.
Build, maybe.
Which one, Jonathan?
Build, maybe.
Build, like a plain, plano. Okay. Red.
Hair.
Hair. Scar. Do you know the meaning of scar? Do you know the brother of Mufasa? Do you know Mufasa?
Yeah.
The father of the Lion King, right? And do you know Scar? The Scar is the brother of Mufasa. And Scar is
Uh,
because the
the
lion
lion
has a
that, yeah.
scar, una cicatriz in his eyes. A scar. Okay. A scar. In
Skin.
skin could be right. En la piel, una cicatriz. Okay. Short.
Build.
Hair. Because in bull, I
Okay.
think sound better small or height, right?
Okay.
Straight.
Hair.
Okay, her, good, a good job. And wavy, como con ondas, ondulado.
Hair.
Her, awesome, well done. Well done, guys, you're on fire. So let's check a little bit of vocabulary. So we have categories: height, short, tall, medium height, o sea, como altura, ¿cierto? Tamaño. She's very tall for her age. Build, slim, thin, average, como average es como el promedio, medio. Muscular, over height, ¿cierto? He is quite muscular because he goes to the gym. Hair, short, medium length, long. She has a long, wavy hair. Hair type, curly, wavy, straight, or bald. My grandfather is bald now. Hair color, blonde, brown, black, red, gray, dyed. Dyed es como tinturado. So he has hair and blue eyes. Okay, face shape, round, round, oval, como redonda, and square, cuadrada. She has an oval face and a high cheekbones. Eyes, big, small, blue, green, brown, hazel. Hazel is kind of green, more or less, something like that. His big brown eyes, beautiful. Nose, small, big, pointed, flat. He has a small, pointed nose. Nose. So, skin tone, fur. Ah, okay, fur is in the skin. What's the other meaning of fur? Let me check. First, justo, but also means, let me check. Fur skin, right? Clara, piel clara. Fur skin, piel clara. Okay. Light, clara as well. I think brighter than light. tan and dark. She has light skin and freckles. Age, young, middle-aged, and elderly. What is this? Clothing style, casual, formal, sportive, elegant. He always wear casual clothes like jeans and t-shirt. And the last one, personality, kind, friendly, shy, funny, seriously, talkative, and quiet. She's very friendly and talkative. Okay? Okay, grammar and rules describing people. Use be for general description to describe height, age, or personality. She is, be means verb to be, right? She is tall and kind. Ella es alta y amable. Use have or has for hair and eyes to describe features like hair, eyes color, or face shape. He has short black hair. Adjective order, this is another topic, opinion, size, age, shape, color, nationality, and material. It means when you're giving more than one characteristic on someone, it's supposed that you have to use this order, right? She has beautiful opinion, long shape, hair. Comparative and superlative. Compare people, taller, the tallest, more intelligent, but this is when you're comparing to person, right? To people, I'm sorry. You're comparing people. John is taller than Mike. Sarah is the most intelligent student. Use wear for clothing and accessories to describe what someone is wearing. She's wearing a red dress and glasses. So let's look for a practice. Okay, common expression. Talking about appearances, he looks strong and athletic, right? Strong. He has dark brown eyes and a small nose. My sister is tall and has curly blonde hair. Talking about personality, he is very funny and makes everyone laugh. She is shy but very kind. Do you know the meaning of shy, guys?
Tímido.
Tímido. Thank you so much, Paulina. And my brother is hardworking and responsible. Let's check out the book. Okay. Okay, what about Jonathan? Could you describe this man? This man?
Okay. ¿Cómo era barba? Era
Beer.
beard. Okay. Uh, I saw that he have a
He
long.
has
He has a long beard.
beer.
Yeah, and a long hair here. Who
Hair.
is the correct hair? Okay, and it's brown. His eyes. Uh, and he's so. ¿Cómo era? Fair. Fair era como claro, ¿no?
Yes.
Como pálido.
First. Okay. First key.
And
What
those
about
so
his clothes?
okay, he's wearing a maybe formal clothes maybe.
Yes. What is this?
¿Cómo se dice en inglés? Es como una camiseta, ¿no? La larga esta.
I think it's a camisa.
Camisa. Ok, ¿cómo es camisa?
Shirt.
Shirt, ok.
So he's wearing a shirt. Okay. Thank you so much, Jonathan. Next one. Paulina, please. I'm sorry. No. Sorry. What? Okay. Now. Okay, this one. Now, letter B, Paulina, please.
This one it's a very handsome guy, I think.
Okay.
He has a straight hair and brown color, and he had he have has he
Has.
has
He has.
he has blue eyes, tiny eyebrows, point, very beautiful nose,
Nose.
and very beautiful smile, and a shadow of bears. How can I say barba?
Beard.
Beard.
Okay, and what
And
about this? What is this?
he has a little scar,
Scar. Awesome. Well done. And
and
how about what is he wearing? What is he wearing?
he is wearing like a hoodie It will be a hoodie in color green and a t-shirt white. And he has a skin like a little fair. And yeah, that's it, I
Okay,
think.
thank you so much. Let's try the last one. Jonathan, please, number C, before leave. I'm sorry, this one.
Okay. He he's wearing a red t-shirt and a necklace. Is collar, no?
Yes.
Uh, he is very smile people and fair. His skin is fair and has a long hair, really big eyes, and brown eyes and hair, and white teeth, very,
That's
very white teeth. Have
okay.
a nice smile.
Okay, thank you so much. So guys, it's time to finish. Tomorrow when we started the class, we can review a little bit more this topic. Anyway, it's easy, right? Do you have any question? So Paulina, could you say with me 5 minutes more, please? Okay, thank you so much. Jonathan, bye-bye. Take care. Have a nice day. See you tomorrow.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye. So Paulina, I was asked to stay 5 minutes more with one of my students. You two are good. You're so good at English, but yesterday I stayed with Jonathan. So today I prefer to do it with you. To try to
Okay.
give time for you too. So I'm going to stop the recording.